Mister, I don't know the lyrics to the opening. Kaguya.
Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's John Whale, late night at Meg's house. We're watching Kaguya-Sama Love is War, episode 8. Kaguya wants her to say it. Kaguya wants her to say it. Miyuki and Shirogane can't lose. Shirogane closes his eyes. Watching it with Cameron. My girlfriend Cameron went to bed 2 episodes ago, but we're watching it with my best friend Cameron, so let's get into it. Alright, ready?
Yes.
Alright, let me skip the intro.
Oh, my love me, oh, mister, oh, mister. Jera sana una hoba singiniai futarali dakino.
Did you look up the lyrics?
Yes.
Junior High is 5-ish minutes away from the high school gate. Because of the proximity, quite a few younger students meander over to hang out with their seniors. Exhibit A, this fair-haired youngster.
Hi. Forgive the intrusion. So cute. So unbelievably cute. What am I saying? I shouldn't call someone cute before we've even introduced ourselves. But for some reason, I can't take my eyes off her. Why? It's nice to meet you.
Ooh, bye, queen. Let's go.
Hmm? What?
Wait, what happened? I said bye, queen. You know, bisexual. That's what I said, bye.
Ah. Okay, I didn't hear what you said at all.
Junior High Student Council Treasurer Kei Shirogane. Kei Shirogane. Kei Shirogane. Shirogane. Of course! This girl is the president's little sister. She even has the same cold duck glare. Must run in the family. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Sure. Thank you. If you're wondering where the president is, he's currently in a budget proposal meeting with the school clubs. It'll probably be a while before he's back. You know what that reminds me of? This old rumor. They say that a past student council president was rude to some of the school's board members at a meeting like that, and they forced him to leave the country. Yes, well, that particular rumor has been embellished a bit. Wait, so does that mean it was made up then? Not entirely. From what I understand, the student's father was just relocated to a country with a somewhat more rural economy. So he was forced to
In the manga it says what country it is, and I believe it's Vietnam, and then her response wasn't so it was true. Her response was he got deported.
It'll be fine. I swear by the Shinomiya name, if anything unfortunate happens, I'll protect the president. Thank you, Shinomiya. Not a problem.
This is so real, the kids.
If you want to take down a warrior, shoot his horse first. Subduing those closest to your target is a great way to ensure surrender. Building relationships with Shirogane's family members will strengthen the bond Kaguya has with him.
It's like we're sisters! Yes! Why didn't I think of it sooner? I'll make his sister call me sister! Now then, what brings you to our humble office today? Actually, I was about to ask my brother to double-check these materials before we distribute them at the school assembly. If you don't mind, I could help you instead. Sound good? I've been told that I'm smarter than I look.
Kaguya opens with a humble brag. The big sister K's never had wouldn't openly sing her own praises, so Kaguya mixes in a little self-deprecation.
The calculations are correct, but the use of commas is inconsistent. You might want to consider a more reader-friendly layout, too.
Where'd he come from? I see. I probably need to fill these gaps in. Would you
Stop it. Stop it.
Then if I were you,
Stop
I'd
it.
put some bullet points here and here.
good call. This is fine. I'd hate to get off on the wrong foot by criticizing her work and intimidating her. I need to be approachable. We should be equals. Yes, perfect. The sooner I become her friend, the sooner I'll become her big sister. If he came over to dinner,
This is so this is, I'm not gonna lie, this guy getting creeped out by this. I'll be pretty pissed off if, you know, we were just friends, they're just friends, just so you can eventually fuck the brother. That's weird. What? Okay.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I got confused by your delivery.
I'm up close to the mic. It's my bad.
No, I heard what you said. I was just confused by your delivery, like the way you said it.
Okay. So
Hmm?
yeah, no, play it. I'm too high for this.
You should just come live with us. She's a little starved for familial affection.
No shit.
By the way, Shirogane,
We all go by that name here. You're gonna have to be a little more specific, hon.
I'll use Miyuki then.
Kaguya.
It would be amazing if it actually got that far! So that's the new game plan. Start from friendship and work my way up. Would you like a drink? I could get you something. Sure. Salutate! Oh, Kay's here! I think you in the Wave-a-thon! Wave-a-sword got you! What are you doing here? Just kicking back and hanging out? I came for student council stuff today. Oh, so, you two seem awfully close. Have you girls met before? We have! Small world, huh? I got to know her since she and my sister are in the same year. Yup, it's thanks to me. Every once in a while, Kay sleeps over. And even though we're 3 years apart, she and I are such good friends you would never know. I love that game we played the other day. Me too. Remember that dance you made up?
Oh my god, you little
I see you've busy been
stop.
forging alliances behind my back. But that's fine. Yes, everything's fine.
She's coming off creepily, and all you do is just be happy, just smile.
Moria and I are gonna go clothes shopping in Harajuku-san. Why don't you come along with us, big sis? Big sis. It's pretty hard to top window shopping in Harajuku. Fujiwara takes everything I want, and she does it with that sickeningly deceptive smile on her face. Such greed. It's people like her who are destroying the planet. She's a repulsive, cancerous growth upon our world.
Holy shit, that's so mean. Yes.
Fujiwara is the best. Her thoughtfulness is what I love about her most of all. We'll be friends forever, I just knew it. So, how was your meeting?
Well, I survived, I guess. Come to think of it, you were at our student council office. Alright?
Have you met their dad yet?
No.
Dude,
Wait, no.
I love the dad. The dad is fucking funny, dude.
We'll see about that.
Nothing really. I'm your brother. I'm supposed to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, right, creep. Chica was her usual bubbly self, and your treasurer seems to be severely depressed, but he was hopeful at least. And I met your vice president. I could barely talk to her, though. I was so nervous I had to remind myself to breathe.
What? Speak up.
I said you suck!
Results for today's battle. Kei Shirogane loses?
Finals will be here before we know it.
I think in the manga it says that she was nervous because they have similar tastes. Also, this is the only time you'll see Chica's older sister.
What?
She never appears in the entire rest of the anime or the manga, really.
Also, the sister never shows up again.
Not the oldest one, no. Toyomi.
Okay.
But that's what she looks like if you're curious.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so in the manga they said that she, like, they basically said that they because they're related, they have similar tastes. So like she also had like a crush on her, kind of. That's why she was so nervous around her.
Finals will be here before we know it. Have all of you been diligent with your studies?
And the reason why she thought she was really cute was because she had the same face as her brother.
There isn't any need to study for exams.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Students should keep up with their studies all year so they won't have to cram. Scramble to catch up at the last minute, and you'll just make yourself sick.
He's lying.
If there's one piece of advice I have for you three, it's to avoid cramming.
He says that, but in reality he requested time off from work so he could pull 10 days of all-nighters. Which brings us to final exams. At Shuchin, students are tested 5 times a year in every subject. Shirogane has scored the highest in his grade 3 times in a row, solidifying his position as the top student. He's an outsider, so his grades are basically what make his peers accept him, and he'll do whatever it takes to maintain his status as #1, even if that means manipulating others.
Yes, good point. Exams are meant to assess how much your classes have taught you, so cramming to try and inflate your score seems counterintuitive to me.
She's lying.
Best to be tested precisely as you are.
This is unusual for her, but she's taking the finals very seriously. Kaguya doesn't always consider defeat to be humiliating. She knows that setbacks are necessary in order to unlock the secrets of success. But when it comes to academics, that's a different story entirely. Despite her genius and her best efforts, she has yet to top Shirogane even once. Being a creature of pride, that kind of defeat is an unforgivable disgrace to her.
Ishigami, you really should apply yourself this time or else you'll be in trouble. If you do fail again...
I'll be just dandy. I'm studying harder than I ever have, honestly. In fact, I'm gonna go hit the books right now.
He's lying. The only thing he's applying himself to is his new video game. Gutsy move buying a game right before exams. He lives his life to the fullest as if he already knows when he'll die. He fails so often it doesn't even faze him anymore. Such is the way of you, Ishigami.
John, he's just you, but Asian.
Does he not remind you of Dashiell?
He does too. Damn it.
He reminds me more of Dashiell than me.
Yeah, Dashiell #1.
Because Dash was really smart.
But I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But he was really smart.
Wait, wasn't he?
He was in like advanced math classes and advanced classes, but he pretty much just aced exams, but that's it. Like he never did homework and shit. And like he'd always be playing on his fucking DS or PSP or whatever he had. Yeah, he always played on his DS. Like always, like this. He's literally this guy. It's probably why I like him so. That show, like he was one of the people that I just hang out with all the time when there was no one else. It'd be like, oh, what's up, Dash? And me and him would just talk about JoJo the whole time.
Damn.
JoJo and Pokemon.
It only gets tougher. And I get rough grades in foreign languages too, because I always use slang in my tests on accident.
Everything about you is unique, Fujiwara, right down to the way you learn languages. Normal methods of study might not suit you.
You can study morning, noon, and night, but that won't necessarily improve your scores. Sometimes the best course of action is to abstain from studying at all.
She's lying.
Agreed. Personally, I use the 3 days before a test to meditate rather than waste time studying. And I swear it works.
She's lying.
That makes sense. Guess it's settled then! I'm not gonna study one bit!
She's telling the truth. As a victim of Shirogane and Kaguya's academic warfare, Fujiwara's class rank has steadily dropped. Although her grades are average, she does possess the desire to learn. She may be an airhead, but she's a model student airhead. And why would a model student question 2 other model students, especially those at the top of her class? Poor thing. She doesn't even realize that they're playing dirty. The exams are a battle that begins long before the students lift their pens. It's not just about brains. It's about using personal connections, subtle deceptions, and any assets at your disposal. A battle in which these students use every bit of ingenuity they possess. That is what the final exams truly are.
I'm so nervous! If my grades drop yet again, then my allowance is gonna drop right along with them!
Take deep breaths. Panicking is only gonna make things worse.
Wow, so you're not even a little bit nervous?
Of course not. I have absolute faith in my abilities. Just need to regurgitate the knowledge I've gained.
The lies keep coming. He's so nervous, the only thing he's gonna regurgitate is his breakfast. He can't even hold his pencil steady because of his shaky hands.
I won't lose.
He's privy to a feeling few know. The pressure of defending a title. It's infinitely greater than that felt by a mere challenger. Perfection is hard to achieve, and even harder to repeat. He knows what
Mhm.
it's like to compete with a certified genius. He also knows what sacrifices must be made to beat her. Study Shirogane's
Ew.
weapon, and he's lethal with it.
You dropped something?
That was my phone.
Jesus Christ! I was like, that wasn't in the fucking anime.
He must get better grades than the girl who can do anything, or else she'll be forever out of his league. Imagine how sore his neck would be from looking up at her. Shirogane has no choice but to win. I have to beat Shirogane. It's his way of being her equal. I can't lose. Not to her.
He loses.
First and second again. Not bad. You know, I'm probably just getting lucky at this point. You'll beat me next time.
No, I'm well aware of how hard you worked to get that spot. We both know it wasn't luck. It's
She's
just
holding
that we
back.
still have a ways to go. What's done is done. I accept these results.
She's still lying. Kage is so frustrated, she's one dramatic transition away from crying tears of blood. If she weren't in public, she'd be throwing the temper tantrum of the century, stomping and rolling around like a toddler. Instead, she bites her lip and keeps her strings locked inside.
I imagine you must be thrilled with your score. This is what, the 4th time in a row?
It is. However, I was under a lot of pressure to excel. So to be completely honest, all I feel is relief. Guess I don't have it in me to be thrilled anymore.
Is that what it's like at the top?
No, he lied. Oh, yeah! He's so pleased that he's begun shamelessly shadowboxing in the privacy of the bathroom. Thus, the exams, lies, and deception have come to an end.
We'll get 'em next time, okay?
Results for today's battle. Shirogane wins. No lie.
Oh God.
But the story doesn't end there. Let's rewind a bit.
Do you understand your situation, Ishigami? Fail any more tests, and there's a grave possibility you'll be held back.
Okay.
Getting into this high school is nothing to sneeze at. Don't let the opportunity go to waste. Anyway, just make sure you don't fail the upcoming finals, and you'll be fine. Got it?
Yeah.
Failure. At Shuchin Academy, a grade of less than half the average is considered failing, and remedial courses are non-existent. If you fail 2 tests in a subject, you fail that subject. And if it's a required course, you're forced to repeat the year. Ishigami's had 3 warnings already. If he fails 1 more test, he will be held back.
He's neck deep in hot water, and he's acting like he's taking a relaxing dip in a hot spring. Does he just not care? This is unbecoming of a student council member. If he gets held back, he won't be the only one inconvenienced. Of that much, I'm sure.
Take some time. Maybe we can...
Ishigami, would you mind coming with me for a moment?
But what for? If it's to talk, why not do it here?
Because we don't need an audience for this discussion. I'd prefer to speak to you privately.
No way.
I'm going home, President!
Calm down and come with me!
You're gonna do something terrible to me! I can feel it!
My God. Oh God, it's so kinky. What the fuck? I was right. Holy shit.
I wouldn't have to use such drastic measures if you disappointed my son.
I'm too young to die!
Damn.
What exactly do you plan to do with me?
I imagine you already have some idea. You understand your situation, right?
No.
I'm gonna help.
She says help, but she definitely means torture and kill me! She'll probably do all kinds of unspeakable things until I'm broken in every sense of the word!
For starters,
Not my video games! Anything but that!
I'm confiscating your phone and blip-blooping device.
I have no clue what I did to get on her bad side, but does she really need to destroy my spirit piece by piece because of it? So long as she doesn't make me eat small fish or force me to study, I might still retain some semblance of my sanity!
I want you to eat every last dried sardine and then do all of these practice problems. Easier now! They're chock full of the omega-3 fatty acid DHA. Good, right?
Acid? Is she gonna melt me from the inside out?
are nothing short of awful, but I do catch glimpses of intelligence on the important points at least. Seems there may be hope for you after all. We're going to study at the same time tomorrow. In the honorable and respected name of Shinomiya, I swear that you'll pass, one way or another.
What sort of cruel and unusual punishment is this madness?
And so, Kaguya's intensive training continued. Though Ishigami made several attempts to escape her clutches, his terrifying tutor reeled him back in every time. Eventually, he lost the will to fight back and accepted his fate.
This reference book should make it easier for you to comprehend. Just take your time until things click, okay?
Vice President, what are you playing at by doing all of this?
I'm not playing any game. I have it on good authority that if you fail another test, you'll have to repeat the year. So I'm trying to prevent that from happening.
Is that all?
It is indeed.
Yes, dumbass.
Wow. To think you have a compassionate bone in your body is mind-boggling.
Frankly speaking, I don't usually do this kind of thing. I'd rather use my free time to focus on my own studies.
So then why?
Over there, that boy's Ishigami. What? No way. Are Kaguya and him like together? Together how? Give you 3 guesses. Ew.
Let's call it a day. In truth, they could hold me back 3 years in a row. I could care less. And besides, I'm sure you've heard about how I messed up in middle school. It's why everyone treats me like a ticking time bomb that might explode any minute. They know me as the problem child who used to refuse to go to school. Once people see us studying together, it won't be long before rumors start circulating, and your name gets raked through the mud.
How can either of us expect to study when there's so much senseless noise in here? Excuse me. People are typically quiet in a library. But if you have something to say to me, go ahead. You have my attention now. It's just... we're concerned. You shouldn't get mixed up with Ishigami. Got that right. He's bad news, worse news even. Oh, I see. You were worried. Thank you. But I don't judge people based on what others say about them. I prefer to make my own assessments, and I deemed Ishigami to be the kind of person I want to spend my time with. Surely you
For
can
studying.
without doubting my judgment.
Goddamn, she just girl bossed all over that
Right?
fuck.
People will get the wrong idea.
Like it matters. Right now, the most important thing is making sure you don't fail. People can gossip about us all they want. I'm still going to tutor you.
Really?
I told you. On the Shinomiya name, I swore that I would do all I could to help you pass the finals. Like it or not, you're stuck with me. Plus, the president would be much more stressed without you around. So if you understand, start writing.
Okay. Could have stepped in, but I think she's got things under control.
Days later.
So, Shinomiya, I managed not to fail, all thanks to you. And, well, I never knew how compassionate you could be till lately.
Ishigami. These numbers had better not be accurate. I spent so much time helping you study. And yet, you barely make it by the skin of your teeth.
I really tried my best, though.
Explain to me why your boss makes me feel so dirty, so betrayed.
No.
That's Shinomiya for you, in true form. She refuses to lie to herself. So if she gives her word, and come what may, she'll keep it. She has a nobility about her. When we first met, I thought she was cold-hearted too. But then, I came to realize the truth, and
And you what, President?
just forget it. Kind of an old story.
Results for today.
Oh, son of a gun, it went flying.
Shirogane loses.
What'd you think?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What mini thing was your favorite this time?
Ooh. Hmm. This is the last part, actually.
The Kaguya teaching Ishigami.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too, because you don't really get to see her being like a really caring person, and like for once you get to see that she's not just like a stone cold person who always gets mad at her fucking
Psychopathic killer.
yeah, who gets mad at her friend because she's friends with someone else on the side, you know.
Also, uh, the middle part. Uh, can't lose. Oh yeah, that was a good one. I like that one too. Can't lose for part 2 of the thing, the
oh the
college exams thing.
yeah, the part where he's like trying his hardest on studying. They're lying to each other about how hard they're studying.
Yeah, I am John.
Yeah.
We might have called it critical today because I think I'm hanging on by a thread right now.
Well, are you sleepy or are you just high?
Both.
All the edibles kicked in.
Yeah.
Let's do one more, so we can have at
Deal.
least 3.
Deal.
Also, that way
Let's do
next
it.
time we do 3 more, and then it's even.
Okay.
Or it's odd, but it's even as far as how many we react to every day. Oh wait, I
Okay.
gotta do an outro. Fuck.
Do your outro.
When are you free next time?
Next week.
Damn, till next week.
Yes.
Holy shit. All right, let me do it. That's fine. I have enough of Kaguya-Sama to hold over, and then I also have to react to. I have to finish Fire Force, which is boring as shit.
I agree with you.
Dude, I made it to episode 9, and I'm just like, I don't feel like watching this anymore. And then I started watching Saga of Tanya the Evil, which is actually kind of fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me. All right. Thank you guys for watching episode 8 of Kaguya-Sama Luby's War. Is it 8? No, it's. Yeah, it was episode 8. Which was Kaguya wants her to say it, Miyuki Shirogane can't lose, Yu Shigami closes his eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you have anything you want to say or comment on, leave it in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new, and hit that little bell so you're notified next time I upload. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. See ya.